This is going to be a quick video on how to do the in-house purchase orders. These are really important. They're broken down into what needs to be baked and then what needs to be done for sandwiches, which would be like wrapping cheese and slicing ham and things like that. These need to be printed out every single morning, and then as things are made during the day, they need to be jotted down. And then they need to be closed every single night, and then they will keep track of the inventory, and then the next morning when you say what do we need to make, it will know and it will tell you. So I'm going to show you how to do that on the computer. It'll take 2 seconds. Come onto the computer and back, go under administrative, which is there, and purchase orders, which is right there. You want to add a purchase order, which is there. You want to add a standard purchase order, which is there. You want to do a bakery prep purchase order, which is there. Then you go over here to reorder low stock items, which is there. And then everything that we need, it will print off. It will list here how many we need and what the item is. And then all you do is save it right here. And once you save it, it'll give you a chance to print it. And yes, you want to print it because it's the worksheet that you're going to use all day, and you want to use full size because the little baby ones are hard to read. And then just come up here to print report and print it on the back office printer. Go to print right there, and it will print off everything that you need to make for the day. And then take that and put it on a clipboard and put it up front or hang it on the retarder so whoever the baker is for the day can see what it is that needs to be done. And this will guide you through your work and help you know what needs to be done. There's also another one for sandwiches, which will do like slicing meats and things like that. So this is what the report looks like. It's done to us, which is bakery prep. And then it lists like muffins, bagel mix, onion bagels, everything bagels, scones, croissants, blueberry, coffee cakes, Danish. It lists everything right there which needs to be made. And then it tells over here how many you need to be made. And then number in case by the time you get this video, I'll have fixed this so it shows how many are in a batch. So just how many batches you're going to make. And then throughout the day, what needs to happen is things need to get just jotted down on it as to what was made. So let's say you made 10 pounds of bagel mix, and you made, let's say, 24 bagels, and then let's say that you made 24 lemon poppy seed muffins, and let's say that you made like 10 pounds. And you don't need to weigh this stuff because it'll say on the recipe card. Or you could just write one batch. Actually, that would be easier. So just put one batch. Yeah, let's do that. One batch. And then things like bagels that are easy to count and the batch isn't always the same, put the number that you made. But if it's a batch like streusel mix or anything like that, then just put a batch. Okay, so write that down. So at the end of the day, this goes back and gets put on the keyboard. And then when the person comes in tomorrow, they receive all that stuff. And now I'll show you how to receive it. And this is work that's done by the manager or the assistant manager. But whoever is doing the baking needs to know how to do it too. So if there wasn't one already done and put out for them, it can be put out so that they can figure out what they need to do for the day. So hold on and we'll receive it and then we'll be done. It's super easy, but you have to be diligent with it because if you skip just one day, it'll throw off all the numbers. Okay, now we're going to enter all those numbers in. You want to go to administrative, which is here, purchase orders, which is right here. So administrative, purchase orders, find the purchase order that you did. Here it is right here. It says bakery prep. Now this hasn't been done in a while, so it's got a lot of stuff on it, but we're just going to go through it. So you can either receive everything or if you made everything, but that's always doubtful. So you're going to want to receive an item. So if you click on receive item down here, it's going to go to the line number, and we're going to say line number 1, we made 24 bagels. So on here, we're going to put line number 1, okay? And the quantity received is 24. We made 24 bagels, so we're going to say okay. And then going down here to lemon poppy seed muffins, we made 24. Lemon poppy seed muffins is line 18. So we're going to go to this. We're going to go down to receive item, and it's line 18. And we made 24. So if you go down on your purchase order now to line 24, it's going to show, or rather line 18, sorry, it's going to show on line 18 that you made, quantity received is over here, you made 24. So the quantity received is everything that you made, and that goes right there. And so once you jot down everything that you've made, so we also did one batch of streusel mix, which is line 16. So we'll go over here again to receive item. We'll go to line 16, and we did, oops, nope, I was wrong. Line 16, streusel mix, 1 pound. So it's cases that you want to put in, not batches. So cases, 1 case. And then that will come up as 1 case. And so we've got everything ordered in right now. This is PO number 35. It gives a number to them. So you want to write the number down just to be sure that it was entered in so it doesn't get double entered. And then you want to come up to update, which is right here. So click on update, and then once you've updated it, your changes have been saved, and then you want to close it. So call it back up and close it. And a shortcut which you can do instead of updating would be if you're working on it during the day, but if you're done with it, then just go ahead and close it. And then it'll say if you haven't made anything, it's going to scold you, and it's going to say you haven't made everything. Are you sure you want to close it? And if it's the end of the day and you're not going to make anything more for the day, then close it. Because if you don't, when you go to print your new one off tomorrow, everything that's been sold today will be subtracted from it, but this stuff that you made won't be added, and so it'll make you make stuff over again, which is not good. So then when you're done with that, you just exit out of the screen down here, and then you're back there, and that's all there is to it. So it's super easy. It's just a habit you need to get into. And then once you're done with this, you file it. So you make one of these every single day. You write down everything that you made on it, and then you close it either that night or the next morning, but make sure that it's closed before you generate the new one, or the numbers will be off. So there you go. It's super easy. Once you're in the habit, it'll be no problem at all, and it will make your life so much easier if you know what you have to make that day rather than trying to walk around and guess, and you won't run out of stuff when you know that you have to make it. That's it for now. If you have any questions, let me know.